Hello and welcome to our Thursday Thought, a time where we intentionally recenter ourselves and take time to recall where we have experienced God in the midst of our daily lives through active and intentional breathing meditations. I'm Reverend Jessica Hainley, the pastor at Quentin United Church of Christ, and I'm so grateful that you are taking this time to join us today. I invite you, if you're not already, to get in a comfortable position. You can either be standing or sitting for today's meditation. It's whatever you're more comfortable with. For today's breathing and stretching meditation, we're going to focus on our senses. As you're able and willing, I invite you to physically touch the parts of your body that we're talking about to remind yourself of the beautiful and wonderful work your body has done for you in this past week in experiencing God with us in the world. We're going to work our way from our head to our toes. And we begin now with a deep collective inhale. And if you'd like to touch your eyes or beside your eyes and envision the places you've seen God this week. As you're imagining all of these places, feel the rise and the fall of your breath. Your breathing is steady and paced. Really recall the moments you saw God at work in the world, in your daily life. Feel your breath calming and slowing down as you recenter yourself. We take another deep inhale and we focus on where we have heard God speaking through the week. What words have you heard God speak this week? Perhaps a word or a phrase comes to mind. Give yourself permission to speak that word or phrase into this space, acknowledging that God is still speaking. And as you speak this word or phrase into this moment, feel the tension that is leaving your shoulders, the stress you are releasing as you speak of God with us. Feel the rise and the fall of your breath, the tension leaving your body. And let's take another collective inhale. And as you take your inhale, imagine the words of love and comfort that you have shared, that you have spoken as an agent of God's love this past week. What ways have you used the gift of your voice to share God's presence with others in this world? What ways has God spoken to you in this past week? Recall these moments and be gentle with yourself if you cannot recall quickly the words you have shared. For God's words are etched on your heart. And if you have your hand placed on your heart, just feel the rise and the fall of your breath. Feel your heartbeat going. Feel God with you. The movement of your heart, the rise and the fall of your chest. And as you feel this movement, recall a time in this past week where you have used your hands or your feet or the feeling or presence of touch to experience God. Perhaps a family member gave you a really great hug, or you held something beautiful that you created in your hands. Remember all that has been touched by God in your life in this past week. And feel the rise and the fall of your breath, the tension that is leaving your body out of your fingertips and your toes. Really release that tension. Breathe in the Spirit of God in this moment, releasing the tension you are carrying with you in your hands and neck, releasing the tension and negative energy that you are carrying with you, leaving room for God's presence to be more fully experienced in your life. Just really let that go. We feel the rise and the fall of our breaths, centering ourselves, before gently bringing ourselves back to the present. Just really focus on your breathing. I thank you for joining us for our Thursday Thought, and I invite you to join us on Sunday for our worship service, which is available online starting at 9:30 a.m. In the meantime, stay well, stay healthy, and remember, God is with you in all of your senses.